Good morning, everybody. It's Monday morning, and please excuse the mess. This is life. And so I was swimming this morning, and I was thinking about something that I really wanted to share with you all, and it's a very simple, it's like technical cue. And I had a swim eval last Wednesday that I was actually in. A coach was helping me with my swim stroke because we're all trying to get better. And but I was thinking about it this morning at Masters, and I was working through some drills, and then I just started to think about something within the stroke, and we talk about this all the time, dropped elbows, but I want you to think about this because I think it's a very helpful cue that if you wear a snorkel, or if you do some strokes where you're not breathing as much, you can kind of watch what your arms are doing in front of you. But the biggest thing that we're going to talk about is when you reach forward, which direction is your elbow pointed? And what I mean by that is as you reach forward, right? You come in the recovery phase, you reach forward, okay? Is number one, okay, your elbow joint right here, this little thing. Mine's pretty small. But I would say that right here, as you reach forward, okay? As you reach forward, which direction is that elbow pointed? Because right now, mine's pretty neutral. Most people, when I do swim evals with athletes, is that when they come in, a lot of times as they come in, this elbow joint, as they reach, it starts to turn down, okay? A dropped elbow. But again, what that does is that when that elbow turns down as they reach and they kind of lose control of that elbow, what happens then is a loss of power. So the arm will come through, they'll reach, elbow turns down, and then they'll either swipe across their body, or what they then do too from the side is that as they pull back, they're pulling elbow first, hand second, and no power there whatsoever. So a lot of it is when you're swimming, it might feel weird to think about this, but I tell people it feels kind of like a chicken wing. But as you move through, you want to make sure that elbow is neutral, or if not, actually turned in, so you can kind of get that whole shoulder joint to turn inward. So that elbow joint is a little higher, but as you come in and you make sure that elbow joint is high, the catch position is ready to go. You just kind of sweep through into that position. So from the side, right, elbow joint is high, not down, it's high. And then as you move through that catch phase, you can get into that sweep or the catch and then push. But if that elbow is turned down, you're gonna pull like this. It's just gonna be like a pulling in like that. So again, which direction are your elbows pointed? And I would say exaggerate it first, where you're swimming, and you're really turning those elbows up like this, where it feels uncomfortable. But again, that elbow is in a position to just catch through. But if that elbow is turned down, it's going to be very difficult for you to produce that power. So, put this into your warm up. Put a snorkel on if you don't like wearing a snorkel. Just swim like 10 strokes, kind of like head up, looking at your arms, seeing are like my elbows high. If you're doing those underwater scoops, the same thing where you're underwater, you're scooping through, just really make sure that elbow is set high and not collapsing. So which direction are your elbows pointed as you reach? They need to be neutral or up as you reach forward, okay? It might feel really weird at first, but if you're really struggling with getting quicker in the water, a lot of it, not all of it, but a lot of it comes down to power production, and power production is through your catch, okay? So very quick, this was supposed to be simple. It's 4 minutes, of course, but if you have any questions, let me know.